my understanding is that the politicians didn't know that the South Africa variant wouldn't get stopped by current vaccines. Dr. Fauci just found that out, and once he found that out, he released the information to the public. And Dr. Fauci believes in being transparent. He also believes that he shouldn't guess about things. And I personally think that sometimes you do need to guess, but you might not need to guess in front of public. You would only need to guess in front of the people that you're advising, like the president. So I don't mind Donald Trump asking for his opinion. Anyways, what the FBI doesn't have to guess about is that it's super dangerous for me to propose a war on Saudi Arabia. They know that without a doubt. And they know that my life has been in danger ever since I started proposing that we go to war with the Muslim world, specifically with Saudi Arabia. Why? Because Saudi Arabia is the Holy Land. There is no place more holy in the world than Mecca. Well, and Medina, but Mecca. Non-Muslims are not allowed to ever enter Mecca. Like, they are banned from going there. So when I say that I want to go to war with Saudi Arabia and I show a picture of Mecca, I'm in danger from who? Every Muslim, not just Saudis. So when the FBI lies to make sure my gun's taken away, when I'm in serious, serious danger because my job is to do information operations. My job is to figure out how to make peace with people. My job is to figure out how to make a future for us. That's my job. What they're doing is they're putting my life in danger, which really pisses off my people. And that's the thing about this whole situation. Some people have this theory that the way to deal with me is to fight my people, which they can't see. They're swinging at the air. They don't even know who they're fighting. They don't know who we are, and that's why we are so freaking powerful. You have no idea who we are. So their whole thing is we got to fight these people instead of helping us, and what they've done is they have gone to war with me. They're trying to kill me. They put me in jail and try to get me beat up. They try to get me stuck there. They know that my court case is rigged. They know that this trial is complete bullshit. They know that the last thing I did was meet the definition of felony menacing because I have to threaten imminent harm on a person. I have to say you're in imminent danger. And a lot of people think that that law is bullshit anyways. They think that they never even heard about felony menacing. No one ever told me about felony menacing during my handgun training course. But the FBI hasn't stepped up and gone after the local police for destroying evidence, even though they know they did it. Why? Because the FBI views me as a terrorist for using words. But the problem is, you have really pissed off my people, and my people don't want to help you. My people don't like you. My people think that you suck. So, anyways, Afghanistan's on the list. Afghanistan doesn't have to be on the list. I think that there's a possibility that Afghanistan could be on the list because I have such a good relationship with the most powerful people in Afghanistan, which are the people that produce opiates. They're the ones that farm the poppies and stuff like that and sell the poppies. I know that a lot of people are going, wait, why is it a good thing that you have a relationship with the people from Afghanistan? It's because opiates are the cornerstone of war. It's not the cornerstone, guns are the cornerstone of war. But if you don't have morphine and Vicodin and stuff like that for your injured soldiers, you can have a lot of pain during war. And I'm a firm believer in making sure our soldiers that are injured are taken care of. And I'm a firm believer in making sure that opiate supply continues on. And so I know that Afghanistan's a backwards place. I have read The Kite Runner, and I read 1,000 Splendid Suns, and I've studied Afghanistan. Those are two books that were written by Khalid Hosseini. I don't know how to say his name. They are books that show you a lot about how the Taliban was. And so I understand that a lot of people are going, the last people in the world you should want to ally with if you're fighting against people that are anti-gay is Afghanistan. And I understand that. What I'm telling you is I also believe that people can change. And I also believe that there is a reason for me to be optimistic about partnering with Afghanistan, and that they have very strong people that if they join our military, we could have a very strong military, not because of them, but their people could help us. And I want to make sure that opiate supply continues on. And I want to protect our troops that are in Afghanistan. And so I recognize that we have very few troops in Afghanistan right now. When you're a tiny, tiny force and you're in a place like that, it's not a very good situation for your country to be in. If you suddenly start going to war with them again. And the last thing I'm going to ever do is give up that opiate supply. I will never, never, never let our poppy supply stop, because I know that our hospitals need opiates. That's a fact. So I realize Afghanistan's backwards. I'm still optimistic that we can include them in our coalition. I realize that Afghanistan's not going to be happy about me wanting to go to war with Saudi Arabia. They're going to have to get over it. That's just how it is. And what I'm really trying to say is the FBI knows that I'm in danger because of my stance on Saudi Arabia. After I came out with this stance, after I started talking about going to war with Saudi Arabia, it wasn't the first time I talked about it, but this was when I really started talking about it. There was a mass shooting at a Florida naval base. A Saudi started shooting up a Florida naval base the next day. And so all I'm saying is this is a sensitive topic. And it's not just the Saudis that are going to be pissed about me going to war with Saudi Arabia. It's everyone. Do you realize that Osama bin Laden, when he talked about why he did 9/11, do you know what he said? Number one, we gave money to Israel that was used to oppress the Palestinian people. Number two, we killed 1 to 2 million civilians in Iraq with bombing during the first Gulf War. Number three, we stationed troops in Saudi Arabia, which is the Holy Land. We put infidel boots on holy soil. And so I understand that I'm talking about putting infidel boots on holy soil, and I'm talking about killing all those holy people that are pieces of shit. But what I'm also trying to tell you guys is these people know that my talking about this is super dangerous. And you know what they're doing anyways? They're making sure my gun's gone. They're making sure I'm more in danger. They're making sure every time I do something, I'm afraid. And so what I'm telling you is my people hate the FBI for a reason. It's because they want me dead. And so when bad things happen in the United States, ask the FBI why. It's because they're watching their own ass over protecting the American people.